Full disclosure, I did not do anything. She just is there. She's waiting for her food, I think. So that's why she's still there. Sometimes she hangs out there. Welcome, friends. This is your old buddy, Gravie 314. Back at you. Trolling the internet because, well, hey, y'all gave it a name. We just called it, calling you guys stupid. And I'm sorry, if calling you people stupid is trolling, you all need to get thicker skins. You guys need to. Sorry, I'm just looking at Yellow Flash comics. So, I'm still trying to cover the whole Jeremy, the quartering assault. And looks like Gen Con's doing nothing. I mean, to me, why is it so hard? The only thing Gen Con has to do is say, hey, all right, the beginning of the day, new day, we just want to say, one, no one has seen the assaulter. We know his name. He is banned from this convention. We don't know about any future things, but this convention, he's banned. Our safety at Gen Con is our top concern. We have amped up security. And if you don't feel safe, please let us know or get safe because your safety is our main concern. But they're ignoring it. They're not saying anything. And they're just saying our main concern is money. We don't care about anything else. The convention has to go on. We have to make money. In fact, what they should do is say, listen, if you do not feel safe here, come, turn in your badge, and we will give you a full refund because your safety is our top concern. Games are secondary. Your safety is, it goes your safety, games, your friends, your family, your loved ones, but games are second, but your safety's first. They can make a joke out of it or try to make it, but just do something, say something. Your silence speaks volumes. It is telling everyone you only care about money. You don't want to say anything because you don't want to give refunds because you don't want to do anything. You don't want to get more security. You don't want to ban anyone. You don't want to upset. Oh, if we ban an SJW, no SJWs is going to come to the convention. Yes, you're saying that the bottom line is money. I just let that go. It's not money that's the root of all evil. It's the lust of money is the root of all evil. Remember that. Money's okay. Money's not bad. It's the want of money that's bad. All right, so apparently someone stole a lemur from a zoo. I don't know if those things play with themselves. Do you know if a lemur plays with himself? We don't have a list of animals that play with themselves. I know dolphins do. I don't know how. They have to like rub up against stuff, right? What do you mean you don't know about dolphins? Those things. My sidekick's no help at all. I already fed him. We already ate. Sorry, I was watching the quartering. Get a whole bunch of super chats. That's all it looked like he was doing. Just getting a whole bunch of super chats. We don't have super chats here. We banned them. We said super chats are wrong. We don't want YouTube to get 30% of my money. That is 30 cents. That means I only get 70 cents on the dollar. That's terrible. That's like going to Canada terrible. What do you mean the exchange rate isn't that bad? What are you talking about? U.S. Canada exchange rate. $1.30. What is that? I don't know. I thought it was 30%. No, wait. Why don't we just do $1 Canadian? Oh, it's 77. So Yeah, we were doing it backwards. We were doing $1 is $1.30 in Canada, but one Canadian dollar is 77 cents. So yeah, that's terrible. But I don't even know why we have zoos. Zoos are terrible. They're just pedophile rings, right? Masturbating monkeys, penguins thinking they're all uppity. I'm wearing a suit. I'm wearing a suit. Get rid of all of them. You with me? The only thing we should have is like gator farms because they're tasty. Tasty gators. In fact, that's what zoos should be. Zoos should just be farms where you just like see chickens and cows and horses. What do you mean you don't eat horses? You don't what? You vegetarian now? This guy's a weirdo. But this was the same zoo that someone stole a shark. It's weird. They like picked up the shark, put it in a stroller, and just left. What are people thinking? I mean, what are people thinking? Hey, you want to go steal a shark? Hey, yip yip, let's go in the car and steal a shark. What do you mean you don't know where there's a shark? We'll go to the zoo. We'll go to the zoo. A shark. We're grocery shopping. Got any lemurs? We want a lemur. In case you don't know, I mean, the same place that lost the shark, that they recovered it. Last I heard was scooter explodes. Whoa, in China. Whoa. Hope the dog's okay. Man, that scooter blew up. I'm just saying. Zoos are bad. Don't go to zoos. And the guy's name in England is Tommy Robinson, which I don't think is his real name. It's just like, I don't know, it's his famous people name. He's telling Muslims, get out of here. Which is weird because we can't really say anything. We're trying to build a wall. I mean, we're trying to build a wall to keep out Mexicans. So what's the difference? Because Mexican isn't a religion? I don't think that you're understanding like Muslim religion, because it's kind of like their whole nationality, their whole upbringing is this. Just like with Mexicans, their whole upbringing is being Mexican. Yeah, I know that the word isn't the same. It's the same idea. Don't confuse the words with the ideas. Don't get hung up on the words. That's all I'm saying. That's an SJW thing. It's a SJW tactic. The first thing I do is say, we need to define the words. No, we don't. You need to go back to school. Because I'm going to use the words. And guess what? If I'm using them one way and you're using them another, we can talk about it. But we're not going to, at the beginning, define all the words. Go back to school. Okay? You're an idiot. Apparently, you either spent not enough time in school or too much time in school. Either way, go back to school. Get out of my face. But yeah, we can't really say anything. We're building a wall. We want the wall. The wall that has it all. The wall of fractals. My friend, back in the day, in like the 90s, he created a website, and all it did was it just had a. Was it my friend or was it? What was that thing? No, was it my friend? There was like. Wait. I think it was Fractal Cow had it. And all it was just a page, and it said this is the wall that has it all, the fractal wall. And then it would just go into different fractals, and that was it. And you just watch different fractals form. And it was, but I think it was part of Bert is Evil back in the day. I think it was. And apparently the New York Times is hiring a racist, which is fine because it's a female and she's Asian. Okay? So you can be a racist if you're female and Asian, according to New York Times. Thank you, New York Times, for the rule update. Please, everyone, please note that in your books. Racism, bad, unless you're female and Asian. Now, I don't know what happens if you're Asian, if you're just Asian, or so if you're an Asian male, I don't know. And if you're female but not Asian, I don't know. We're going to ask New York Times about that. Maybe we should tweet them. What do we care? Who am I? Okay, let's tweet. Tweet at New York Times. Okay. Hi. I should say hi. At New York Times, I just learned from you that racists are okay if they are female and Asian. Are they still okay if they are only female or Asian? Thanks. Did I say racism? I just heard that racism is okay if the person is female and Asian. Is it still okay if they are only female or Asian? I don't feel bad because this account it says troll on it. The name of it is Troll. I don't feel that bad. If someone goes, "Hey, are you trolling me?" The name says Troll. Are you retarded? So let's go. Hopefully, we'll find out, because we are not only news commentators. No, we are not commentators. These are not opinions. These are actual news facts. But we are news people at the news desk, whatever they're called. And then we are also reporters. You see that? We just reported. We tweeted to Gen Con, and we told them, go to Gen Con, come for the games, leave with bruises. And now we just tweeted to New York Times. Like, that's what we might do. Just start tweeting people who we don't, who just, we'll start tweeting questions to people. Okay, but that's how we feel about it. I mean, listen, if you want to change the rules, cool, change the rules. Let us know about what the rules are. You can be racist as long as you're female and Asian. I learned last night that the pets are the race of the owner. So even though he looks black, he's actually white. Aren't you, little buddy? Yip Yip's still Chinese, though. Actually, Yip Yip should be black, but that's because his original owner was black. Okay, at my college, I put in FMU. Our president has extended his contract. Just a little backstory. Every day I walk my campus and I just look at the places falling apart. And I'm like, what is going on here? I mean, you'll go into a classroom and they'll have like broken chairs. And those broken chairs have been there for months, maybe even years. How come the president can't get like a volunteer group and say, hey, we're going to get volunteers, just students who are doing nothing because they're lazy bums, and we can't pay them. But don't underestimate the power of pizza. Of course, I wouldn't know what kind of pizza it is. I mean, if it's Little Caesars, I'll be there. I mean, if it's any pizza, I'll be there. But I won't work that hard. If it's Domino's or Pizza Hut, I'll hold my own. If it's like Marco's or something, I'm not a big fan of Stefano's. That's a local pizzeria. I'm not a big fan of them. But for Marco's, I've never had Marco's pizza. Wow. I just got an update on my channel. 49 uploads this month. 73 minutes watched. 73. 6 subscribers. Actually, I think I'm doing it backwards. 6 subscribers. Hey, you wanted to be on this? Oh, no, because he's jealous because we have a new co-host. You're the co-host. You're his co-host. See, I'm the host. He's the co-host. And you're the co-host. Because you're late. Like always. What do you mean that union's not going to go for this? There's no union. Is there? Did they unionize on me? For a strike. You can't ride a bike. Just because it rhymes doesn't mean it's cool. All right. So I'm talking about my campus. It's very run down. In fact, my campus was built in the 70s, I was told. Let's see. See, back home, it's easy to find out when a building was built, especially an official government building, because that's the year it's built. That's its address. I think that my school was on 1953 Burdett. The reason why 1953 was that's because that was the year it was made. Let's see. 1970. So I told my friend, I said I thought it was the 60s. He said I think it's the 70s. To me, 1970. That's a good medium when we're both wrong. We were both wrong, but we were both almost right. And everything looks like it's from the 70s, or at least all of they have these cases with like pictures of, hey, this is what we did in the chemistry science department, and this is what we did in the. Everything looks like it's from the 80s. Yeah, it looks like it should come from Stranger Things. And I'm like, why can't people like once a year go through, take down? What I would do is this: I would take down all the displays, put it in a box, label the box, say such and such display. It was displayed on, and then the years it was displayed, and then I would just put that into, and then make a new display. That way, if you're like, we don't want to make a display this year, or hey, you have past displays, you're like, well, we haven't shown the display on molecules in like 4 years. Let me bring it out. We'll dust it off, clean it up, and put it back up. But now we have these displays that are up for years. They're dusty, they're old, and you're like, does nobody care? And to me, it starts at the top. It starts at the top. I just found a picture of our president. He's really old. He's really old. He looks like what was the wrestler's name? The Animal? Let me just see. Yeah, he looks like the George Steele. He looks like George Steele. He's bald and old, like not George Steele from what the 80s or 90s. I'm talking about George Steele today. Yeah, I know George Steele is dead. I do know that. My president of Francis Marion University looks just like him. If you dig him up. In fact, I think my president might be zombie George Steele. George Steele. But he doesn't like walk the campus. He doesn't do anything. I guess he's too old. Let me see what this guy's name is. Luther Carter. And he's white, just so you know. He's been on since 1999, and this picture looks like it's from 1999. That was 18 years ago. Get a new picture. Board of Trustees extend his contract. Until what? 2023? Come on, the guy's has to be dead by then, right? I was hoping for a picture. They only have videos. I can't find any pictures of him. Find pictures of this woman. But yeah, he clean the place up. Just clean the place up. We have like bashes in walls and it's just plastered over and that's it. Now, in the summertime, they will repaint the professor's offices. No one goes there. No one wants to see the professor. They go do the classrooms, clean the classrooms up. More people see classrooms than they do professors' offices. You do more stuff with the professor. It doesn't make any sense. But then again, as I said before, all the teachers and faculty, they park up front. Students, you park in the back. Why? Because we don't care about students. That's what you're saying. That's the message you're saying. Yes, Carter, what's his name, right? Doesn't say here. Professor Carter, Dean Carter, President Carter, President Carter. That's what you're saying. Students don't matter. Professors matter. It's the wrong way to go. Why can't we do them all? Why can't everyone be special? Because someone's always gonna be more special. So you failed me again, Carter. And when I leave, I will not be giving any money to the school because you guys suck. You guys don't know how to spend money. I'm telling you, you do not know how to spend. You're not getting my money because you fail on money. Your monetary value, they suck. You value the people you're paying. You don't value the people that are paying you. You're terrible with money. I mean, all you got to do is just say, hey, school's going to start next week. We're going to take this weekend. I mean, we have a building called the ACC. It's the something computer center. I don't know. Academy Computer Center. I don't know. But there's these benches out front, and these benches are hella bad. I mean, they're just waiting for them to just fall apart, and they are falling apart. No one wants to fix them. No one wants to do anything. I'm like, it wouldn't be that hard to go get timber from some lumber yard. I don't know where, but there's got to be some timber somewhere. Unscrew it all. Probably have to trash all the timber because it's just trash. It's falling apart. And then just put new timber on it. Boom, boom, boom. You're done. But they're waiting, just watching it decay. This isn't great expectations. You don't have to just sit there and watch it decay. You can do something. You can do something. I don't know why. Why did they keep you? I guess because you're white and a man, and you're not trouble. I think I hit on this before, but bullies and trolls. DNC. When I say someone, it's usually DNC. DNC was talking last night that if you ever got bullied in school when he was a kid, and you told the teacher would say, I'm not your mama. Why are you telling me? I don't care. Either do something about it or shut up. Now, when I grew up, it was different, which I thought he might be a little older than me. But and plus we lived in totally different places. I lived in the projects. He lived in like Nebraska or something. Nebraska. Sorry. Shout out to Howard Stern. So so where I grew up, I mean, if you were bullied, you just kind of dealt with it. You never went to anyone. It never even crossed your mind to go to someone. Do you know how many times I got my ass kicked? Every fight I had, I got my ass kicked. But guess what? You never back down from a fight. You never hide from a fight. You just took your ass whooping. That's it. I got my ass whipped from women, from men. It didn't matter. They all whipped my ass. But you never backed down. No, you always took that fight. Nowadays, it's crazy. You're like, I don't want to fight. And then all of a sudden there's this huge Twitter uproar about being bullied. No, you said something stupid. Okay? That's what usually happens. You say something stupid, someone gets pissed off, and they're like, after school, we're gonna fight. Like, what? Yeah, after school, we're gonna fight. I remember this one time, this kid who had kicked my ass before said, hey, after school, we're gonna fight. I said, okay. All day long, he's like, you really want to fight? I'm like, yeah. You really want to fight? Yeah. Are you sure you want to fight? I'm like, dude, if you don't want to fight, we won't fight. Okay, we won't fight. All right. You're the one that wanted to fight. Why you keep on asking me this shit? Why? All right, you're off the hook. I guess you were trying to be strong with your friends and have me. You never back down. You never say. Unless that was a weird exception. The kid was like, I don't know. You look terrified. I'm like, dude, you already kicked my ass. Why are you afraid now? Just because I won't back down? No. Guess what happens? If I can lose a fight, but guess what happens when I go home and my family finds out that I backed down from a fight? I can't back down from their fights. Guess what? My brother and sisters, they will. Oh God, I'll be in hell. But if I lose a fair fight, at least I fought. If I lose an unfair fight where, there was, that's when my family would come, and they'd be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, this is wrong. We have a problem here." I mean, at least we would come to your house, go in your front yard, and be like, "Oh, your whole family kicked the shit out of Gravie. You better come out here and deal with it." We were crazy. We were crazy back then. Bully? The word bully? Please. That's bullshit. Y'all just weak now. What do you mean that I never want to fight? I never want to fight, okay? You have to understand that. And if you go into a fight, everyone loses. But sometimes everyone has to lose. And now trolling's the same way. I mean, geez, all you have to do is just ask a question, and you're a troll. If like someone says, "Hey, so and so's a Nazi," and you're like, "Well, what proof do you have that they are a Nazi?" You're a troll. Are you gonna cry to your mommy that I'm a bully now too? Are you gonna cry to someone that you're being treated unfair? Guess what? The world is unfair. The world is not nice. The world doesn't care. It's survival of the fittest. That's the way the world has always been for thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years, billions of years. Billions of years? Billions of years, he says. The world's not a nice place. Guess what? If I see an ant in my house, I kill it. It's not fair. No, it's not fair. It's my house, my rules. Gotta deal with it. Sorry. Finally, I'm coming out on the side of police. Police have every right to shoot you. Every right. They pull you over, they smell something, bam! Because they could be threatened. And why do you think they have guns anyway? You run away from a cop, bam! They should shoot you. They say something, freeze, and you don't, bam! They say sit down, you don't, bam! Cops have every right to shoot you, and I'm for this. I am for this. Cops should shoot you. Cops should shoot everyone who disobeys them. It's the only way that we're going to have order in this country. It will end everything. If cops are more free, their trigger gun, their trigger finger, oil that thing up. Is it good? Good. Bam, 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 bam. Unload that thing. Don't fire once. Unload the whole clip. Please, please, shooting everyone. And this is where you are. You're almost there. So come on, police. Just push it a little more. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. You can do it. I have faith in you. And then we can have order in the streets. Yeah, everyone will be dead, but there will be no crime. Think about it. No crime. Think about how empty the jails will be. If we don't arrest, we just shoot. I'm just saying. Do you know how much problems this would solve? Jails would be empty. Crime would be gone. Streets would be safe. Man, I'm a genius. I am a genius. Cops, shoot more. And for anything. It doesn't matter. Sir, can you roll down your window? Knock, knock, knock. Like the Camster videos. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. And that always freaks me out. Whoa, stop knocking on the window. Stop it. Knock, knock, knock. Can you roll down your window, please, sir? I warned him. I warned him. Now, I don't know who's going to tow the cars away, but hey, you know, that's someone else's problem. And yeah, that's someone else's problem. So I would like to end with that, with my endorsement of police brutality, police shootings. Police, you go for it, okay? Uh-oh, I was just pointing a gun. We all got to die some way, somehow, someday. It just doesn't matter anymore. So go for it, police. You have you already have the government's okay. You have government sanctioned shootings. I say you're now having the public sanctioned shootings. The public is saying go for it. And also on the flip side, know that every time that a police talks to you, there is a good chance you will be shot and killed. Just saying. If a cop comes up to you, it doesn't matter. You have probably a 90% chance of being shot and killed. Because you will do something wrong. You will do something stupid. You will piss off the cop. Why'd you shoot him? He pissed me off. Hey, copper! I don't like being called copper. That's why people are cops. They just want to be cowboys. They just want to be Western cowboys. They should get two guns. I'm a copper. I like to shoot bad guys. That's it for us with peace and love. Hopefully you don't get shot today. Oh, peace guns. We are out of here with peace and love. Hopefully you get what you want today. If you don't get what you want, you get what you need. And hopefully you don't get shot. Don't get shot today. Every day you don't get shot is a good day. Be good to each other. Don't beat each other up. If someone talks smack to you, talk smack back. And if you're not good at it, become good at it. It's a skill that you can learn. And if you're talking smack, you can say anything you want. I'm giving you permission. Go after kids, go after their loved ones, go after their mommy and daddies, even if they're dead. I don't care. If someone talks smack to you, you could talk smack back, but never take it to violence. Let them take it to violence first. And then you beat them until they're dead. And then everyone loses. Peace and love. We are out of here. Bye-bye. Pew.